My name is Ken Fajardo. My idea is to create an all-in-one speech therapy app, and the slogan is "Together we speak, together we thrive." So, I've been having a stuttering issue since I was a kid, and it's an ongoing issue. It's something that I have to work on each and every day to make it more of a minimal issue instead of a major issue. And yeah, um, you'll never there's no magic pill to solve stuttering. I just feel like it's something that you have to consistently work on every day through a variety of options, whether it's reading books in terms of speech therapy, reading articles in terms of speech therapy and minimizing stuttering, watching YouTube videos, free content in terms of like I said, minimizing stuttering and all that stuff. And that happened to be the case with me. It was just a matter of me just looking at different resources, whether it's resources, in which I have to pay for or free resources. It was a matter of me just informing myself on how I can make this a more of a minimal issue than a major issue. So the problem is stuttering affects adults in terms of job performance and job hiring, specifically during job interviews. If you consistently stutter during a job interview, the prospects of you being hired for a job will decrease and decrease and decrease. And the minority of group of stutterers, which in this case I've mentioned before, which I previously mentioned is adults, tends to be ignored by the public because the majority of um, stutterers are kids, and I think they're very important, obviously. But I feel like there are major implications when an adult suffers from stuttering in terms of job prospects and retaining a job and getting hired for a job because you need a job for sources or for a source of income. So it does have its negative implications. The customer story. Adults who stutter is thought to be around 1% or 3 million in the US. Most alternatives are costly. There is a price behind it and not convenient in terms of, commute, and people prefer an option that is accessible and more affordable, accessible in the terms that in the idea that you could stay in your own house while working on these different remedies and different solutions to, minimize your stuttering and to be able to speak more clearly and concise. As far as competitor story, there's different options for the competitors. There are, speech therapy offices, speech pathologist offices that you can visit. There's electronic devices, there's self-help groups, and there's different medications. My solution is to create an all-in-one speech therapy app. What makes this speech therapy app unique is the fact that it doesn't have a monthly fee compared to the other apps. And this app will include speech therapy exercises, being able to connect with others through a social media platform, and being able to register to events with special guest speakers in the speech therapy industry. So stuttering is an issue that can last to adulthood. As I mentioned before, it has its negative implications. There's a good number of adults that don't have the access of resources to help fight their condition. And I feel like my speech therapy app is a unique all-in-one speech therapy app with the overall growth in terms of learning and connecting.